Hello, I'm Sam Previti, your Washington Township Supervisor. Recently, the Board of Trustees voted unanimously to award the waste collection contract to Priority Waste. Today, I'm here with Dan Vinay of Priority Waste to help answer a few questions that the public may have. And I'd like to introduce Dan here of Priority Waste.
Hi, I'm Dan Vinay, the Director of Municipal Relations for Priority Waste. We're very honored to be selected by the Board of Trustees of Washington Township to be your next service provider, and I can't wait to get going October 3rd with all of your services and hope that this video here answers all of your questions.
Well, that's great. So I guess to start off, could you tell us a little bit about Priority Waste? I know many residents may have some questions about it, so maybe a little overview on it.
That's a great question, Sam, and we get it often of who Priority Waste is, and it's important for me to tell you and the residents to know where we started. We started 4.5 years ago with the ideology that the waste industry had become too stagnant. You had to do things the way that they wanted it to be done, that it was their way or the highway type of mentality. And being a Macomb County-based business and being local, we wanted to improve the customer satisfaction, make sure all your residents were happy, and at the end of the day, get the services done in a timely fashion. So our Chief Executive Officer and our leadership team instilled that importance to all of the people that work in the offices, to down on the roads every day, that when they're out there, they're representing Priority Waste, but they're representing Michigan, and that when we are in your streets and in your neighborhoods, we're doing a good service, a safe service, and we're happy and proud that you selected us to be your next provider.
I know, obviously, the big question on everyone's mind is when will you begin service here in Washington Township?
Yeah, we're very excited. October 3rd. October 3rd is when we start, and you'll be seeing those bright yellow trucks on your roads. Some of them, you'll have some sayings on the side of them that'll say, "Smiling is contagious." That's one of my favorites, so they'll be arriving here shortly to start your service.
Well, that's great. And then, obviously, the next big question is, will the service date change for the residents?
That's the most important question that I think you're going to get is, what is going to change in the service? And what we want the residents to know is nothing is going to change on your day of collection. You'll be able to opt into your services. So if you're a trash only, a trash and recycling, a trash and compost, or all three, you'll be able to select those services individually. We'll send out instructions on how to sign up, but nothing is going to change on your experience at the curb, and you as well. What you're going to see with us is the same type of service, but with happier faces with the Priority Waste team.
Oh, that's great. Another big question is obviously, how do they put the materials out to the curb, and do they need a special container? Can they reuse what they already have? That's the other big question.
Yeah, when it's their day, we do recommend that the materials go out at 7 p.m. the night before, but at the very minimum 7 a.m. the day of service. Their day is expected not to change. We're going to keep the service maps that you provided us in the pre-bid, that we will provide the services on the current days that are scheduled. Have the containers out. There's no restriction on what type of container. It just can't be larger than 96 gallons for trash and recycling, or 40 gallons for compost if they elect into those services. And when they put it out, put the lid towards the street, so when it gets emptied, it returns back in a proper fashion. But and we're going to send out a brochure. This is kind of what it'll look like. This is the back page of it. That'll have some service descriptions as well as do's and don'ts and frequently asked questions, but that container one is a very common one.
Oh, that's great, yeah. Some of our residents participate in compost collection. When is the last day for collection of these yard waste, the different dates?
With us starting October 3rd, we're in the middle to end of compost season. So with the compost services, we'll be collecting until December 10th. It'll begin again April 1st of next year. And as we learn and as they sign in and opt in for that service, we'll make sure that everything gets picked up on those days. Christmas trees are common. It's a common misconception that those are compost, but we will also collect those for the first 3 weeks following the Christmas holiday.
Oh, that's great. What happens to the service on, occasionally there's obviously a holiday, so what's is it just obviously flows to the next preceding day.
Yes,
After,
yeah. And the first holiday that will affect your residents is Thanksgiving Day. That obviously falls on a Thursday. So when Thanksgiving comes around and everybody's bellies are full from their meals, the Thursday collection will be moved to Friday, and the Friday collection will be moved to Saturday. And that's how it always flows. It's a day behind when there's a holiday. If a holiday falls on a Saturday or a Sunday, there is no service disruption. The holidays that we observe are Thanksgiving, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, Memorial Day, Independence Day, and Labor Day. So those are the ones that are affected, and we always get this question.
Yeah.
Is Christmas Eve affected? It is not. We'll operate the trucks on all of those eves.
So obviously the next question is, how do residents sign up? I know you'll be mailing out a brochure coming up, but if you could maybe walk through a little bit of that process.
Yeah, we'll be sending out the brochure, which will have sign-up instructions on that brochure. And for all of you, it's important to follow the next couple of steps, where we'll have a QR code where you can follow and sign up online. It'll lead you right to the page to sign up. We'll provide you a link to sign up online on your computer. And we'll also be doing something where it'll be hosting an event to sign up at Town Hall. We do know there's going to be certain individuals, like my grandmother, that cannot go online and sign up that way. So we want to make it as easy as possible for all of your residents. But the goal is to have everybody signed up by September 9th, as the services are starting October 3rd. You'll be able to opt into all of your programs, whether it be trash and recycling, trash and compost, or all three. And additionally, I want to talk to you about the discounts that we're going to provide. So we have the annual prepaid discount, which is a current thing. It's already a part of the township program. We're going to have that as well. But for senior citizens, there's going to be an additional benefit to them for signing up when they sign up with Priority Waste, a discount on their service. And the last part is a veteran. So if you're a veteran and you served our country, you'll also get an additional discount. With that, it'll be combined with senior citizen. So if you're a senior veteran, you'll get 2 discounts. And if you prepay, you'll get the other. So we want to make sure that we're doing the right things, because for all those individuals that served our country, it's the least that we can offer to them.
Oh, that's great. Also, a great reminder to residents, please make sure your auto payments to the prior service is discontinued, so you're not paying the wrong vendor as well. I guess in wrapping up, I don't know if there's anything that we've left out, or I know you support the community here locally, and I think you're part of the sponsors for our upcoming Peach Festival as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, we're very much involved in the communities, and I'm glad that you will talk quickly to this. And as a Macomb County-based business, it's important for us to stay humble, for us to continue to impress, not only on the service days that we're here, but to do more than that. So we'll get involved in community events. So anything that's around town, whether it be a fundraiser for a nonprofit, or golf outings, or anything like that. It's simple to think about, but it means a lot to get involved in. So we look forward to working with you and the Township Hall and the residents, getting to know them that much better when we're at those events. But just know, we're not just going to be Monday through Friday in and out of your township. We're going to be Monday through Friday with some extras on top of that, because we want your residents to not only really appreciate our service, we want to leave a lasting impact on a future generation because of our community involvement.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, look forward to it.
And again, I want to thank Dan for stopping by to explain some of the items here on Priority Waste. Please be sure to check our website at washingtontownship.org. We'll have a link to Priority Waste. And I believe, Dan, you also have not only a website, but also the various social media.
Yeah,
well, so.
We'll have updates on all of our social media accounts. We're at Priority Waste on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. We'll also provide them on our website at prioritywaste.com. Subscribe and like our pages so that you can stay informed.
Thank you for watching. I'm Sam Previti, your Washington Township Supervisor.
And I'm Dan Vinay from Priority Waste.
Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Thanks, Dan, again.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you coming out.